And this is a beautiful medium to be able to share your stories, you know, in a very, very effective way.
And it's fun to eavesdrop, isn't it?
It is.
You know, when you're watching a podcast, a web radio show, and they're kibitzing back and forth, and I listen to web radio shows that are so fascinating. I get jewels of information every single day.
Yeah.
I just look forward to it.
Well, I think all of us in our own way are fascinating.
Now, so do we call it All Dressed in White Wedding Showcase Web Radio Show, or All Dressed or Wedding Connections Web Radio Show, or what do you want to call it?
I don't think it really, I mean, we could brand it either way. I mean, the bottom line is, I think it's the content of the program. I mean, I think every small business person needs to have a professional, professional content to be able to share with their customers. Yeah. And really that's what this program would provide. Really
a digital storefront.
Yeah, and in a conversational format. Conversation, dialogue, that's how we learn. Humans are storytellers.
Yes.
We're all telling our own story all the time about our lives.
Yep.
And this is a beautiful medium to be able to share your stories, you know, in a very, very effective way.
And it's fun to eavesdrop, isn't it?
It is.
You know, when you're watching a podcast, a web radio show, and they're kibitzing back and forth, and I listen to web radio shows that are so fascinating. I get jewels of information every single day.
Yeah.
I just look forward to it.
Well, I think all of us in our own way are fascinating.
Yes.
We have unique life experiences, and everyone's different. And if you can share some of those experiences in different parts of your life where you've learned, and you can share them in a genuine way, it makes you feel good inside to help people.
Feeds your soul.
Really, I think that's, at the end of the day, that's what we're all really should be doing, is to helping others, right? And then when you help others, then you're really helping yourself, because it comes back. What goes out there comes back. So if you're kind and gentle and thoughtful and forgiving and accepting, guess what? It comes back the same way.
You know, I have the best job in the world. I get to sit here. I get to ask one question to vendors, and that is, what do you love about your business? And I could excuse myself and walk off for an hour, and I could come back and they'd still be yapping.
Oh, yeah, that's true. That's true.
Because when they're dialed in and they're passionate and they love what they do, try to turn them off.
No, it's true. It's true. And some of them, you know, a lot of us, if you don't like to talk, you're in the wrong business, because you have to be, and it's all about the dialogue.
Yeah.
And that's how we sell. I mean, we sell by telling stories about our lives so that we can position the client so they get to really understand who we are in a genuine way, right?
Yes.
And that's how you develop relationships. We're all vulnerable. Every one of us, every human being has problems. We all do. And it's okay to have problems, and it's okay to share those problems with other people. And so I think through our vulnerability, people say, "Oh yeah, well they're really nice. You know, they're really genuine people, right?"
Yeah.
Because they don't profess to know everything. They don't, you know, they're not lecturing people. They're sharing with people. Yeah. There's a difference between sharing and then, you know, dictating.
Yes.
It's a big difference.
Boy, did you hit the nail on the head.
No, there's a big difference between, you know, genuinely sharing, and openly,
honest,
and being honest about it, right?
And
even if it's, we often say things that the clients don't want to hear about. You know, they'll send in an ad, and we go, you know, to be honest with you, you're not going to get a very good response on this ad. Well, why? Well, your image is terrible. This is bad. You got way too much. Your ad's way too wordy.
Called too much happening.
Yeah, too much happening. Simple, beautiful image. Here's your website. Maybe your phone number. Maybe your name.
Do it for impact, not for oversaturation.
And everyone today, with the younger people, we live in a video and image world. And people don't want to read anything. It's just reality.
They want to say, take me there.
Yeah, take me there.
Take me there.
That's
I'm
right.
lazy, I just want to go there.
That's right. And so you have to understand what these young people are thinking and doing. And it's a good thing, because, you know, my daughter's 33, so I get a good sense of what that age group, where they're at, right? And you know, my kids were a little bit old school because they didn't grow up playing video games, and they did grow up on the computer, and they're good on the computers, but not the video games. I was a little suspicious about, to be honest with you.
Me too.
Spending so much time on one thing. You know, go out and play.
Yeah. Get outside.
Go outside and play. It's so many things to see
Your
and
mother
do.
and father used to kick us out of the house to go.
That's right, all
Get
the
out.
time. And my mom still does when I come home to visit. Matter of fact, the last time I was just over here on the visit, and she's been asking me, you know, our hot tub. I mean, our posts rotted on our little lattice work around our hot tub. So on this trip, I said, Mom, I'm here. I want to do something for you. I'm gonna build your fence. So I built my fence. I'm in my mom's good books right now.
Oh, I'll bet you are.
Huge. And all I did is it's just me giving love back to her, right? Because I mean, look at all what she did
for you.
For me.
It's just the little things. That
that's what it is, and it's just the generosity of your heart, right? And I think if you're not heartfelt in everything you do, I think you're missing a big part of life, right?
Yeah.
Because we can only be in our brains so long, right?
And people.
But at the end of the day, it's all about the heart.
Oh yeah.
It's all about the love and how we show that to different people, right?